Welcome to video 2 of InnerGuru. Now in today's video we're going to learn what part of ourselves really keeps us stuck and then learn how to recognize it and call it out. Alright, let's take a moment and review what we learned in video 1. Now we learned that a guru is a person with great wisdom, knowledge, and authority in a given area and then uses it to guide others. Then you got really clear on what specific obstacle you are currently facing in your goal. Now I'm curious, is it by any chance one that has come up for you again and again and again, no matter how much work you've done on it? Now I've found that my recurring obstacles come up for me again and again and again because I have this negative voice in my head. One that tells me, Doug, you can't do it, it's too hard. Sound familiar? Now I call this my Goober voice. The one that wants to sabotage me. Now we listed the attributes of a guru. It's a wise, kind, solution-oriented, accountable, powerful language. So what are the attributes of the Goober? A lot of clients flat out call it as it is. Cruel. I mean, yes, of course. Now let's go on. Powerless, persuasive, obstacle creating, victim language, breeding contention, beating us down. What's really fascinating about the Goober is that it treats us so much worse than we would treat anyone else. Just imagine if your best friend, who's divorced and decides to start dating again, they went on their first date. And it went terribly, so they call you up and tell you about it. Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine how bad it was. I mean, they were late, they forgot my name, they interrupted me constantly, and then when they did listen, they didn't really seem like they were interested in anything I had to say, and then they simply just stood up and they said, this is not gonna work, I'm leaving, and they left me with a check. So what would you say to your best friend? Oh yeah, well, you're pretty boring and you've got a lot of baggage, and I mean, you should have anticipated the date was going to happen like this. I mean, it's your fault. I mean, who would want to date you? You couldn't even stay married. No, that would be a horrible thing to say. Nobody would say that. And yet, when has your Goober voice gone off on you and torn you down and ripped you into pieces just like that? I bet it happens all too often. Now our Goober sees only the obstacles. It thrives off the fear and the perceived judgments of others, and it only sees our failures and the ways we let others down. Finds evidence for why people don't like us and why we are weak. What are some of the ways your Goober has sabotaged you in this goal, or even in your life overall? Think about it briefly and then continue on in the series. Next up, you're going to meet your guru and they will help you to find solutions. We'll see you there.